So what do you need to do to prepare before seeing investors, be they venture capitalists, be they angel investors? Well, let's start with this. In today's world, it's almost impossible for you to raise money if you don't have traction. The only exception is if you're already a successful entrepreneur, then the rules don't apply to you anymore. But for the rest of us, you have to have traction. What is traction? Traction is typically growing customers, growing revenue. Those are the two key things that you're going to need. What will they have to be? I don't know. It's going to vary from business to business and market to market. The more the better is the best I can tell you. So now, let's say that you have traction, you have revenue, and you know what? You need more money to grow faster. What do you do? And what do you need to prepare? So the first thing is, obviously, you have to have a pitch deck ready. Okay, so you have to prepare your pitch deck. You can go to my website. I have plenty of posts on how to prepare a pitch deck. That's one thing you could do. The second thing that you need to do is you need to know your numbers before you get in front of investors. You need to know, first of all, how much money do you need to raise, and why do you need to raise it? So as a rule of thumb, you want that money to last you 18 to 24 months minimum. Now, why is that important? Because if you only let that money, let's say you only raise enough money for 6 months, well, first of all, when investors and savvy investors are going to ask you this, well, how long is the money going to last? And you say 6 months. You're dead in the water. Nobody's going to give you money because that means you're going to be perpetually raising money. 18 to 24 months gives you kind of a buffer between raising money and running the company, because you're going to kind of have to do both in parallel. And investors don't want you always raising money. It increases the risk of failure. So that's thing one. Thing two is know exactly how much money you need to raise. Not $1 million, not $2 million. If it's $1.5 million, make it $1.5 million. Then know what your burn rate is. In other words, how quickly are you losing that money? Know your break-even revenue point. Know when the break-even revenue point is going to happen in time. Let's say it is 2 years and a month from now. Tell them it's 2 years and a month from now. That's when we're going to hit break-even revenue. And break-even revenue is around $3 million a month. Whatever those numbers are that translate. Those are the key things that you need to know. And then have a plan and stick to it. If you do those things and you prepare that way, then when you get in front of investors, you'll have a much better chance of success. I'm Brett at brettjfox.com. Have a great, great day.